And I suppose we're live, assuming
it says so.
Assuming Google Plus doesn't screw me over. All right, guys, welcome back to the 47th episode of MapperCast. Our 2-year anniversary is delayed because of my exam, but
for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Why is this? Oh, I thought I muted it. Oh, damn it. I already screwed up. Okay, welcome back to the 47th episode. And as always, here at the MapperCast crew, links to your channels in the description below. Our mapper in today is Majestics Mapping. Our fan request is going to be, because it's a long time, we're going to postpone to next week when Mindria Mapping shows up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I announced Mindria Mapping was going to come for an interview, the founder of mapping, but because of time schedules, he couldn't make it. But he could be watching this, so who knows? So list of, if you want to read the topics, they're in the description below. I'm just going to say them anyway. So our first topic is going to be, we're going to review Majestics Mapping's series, The Shadowed America. I don't think I wrote that in the description. I should change it now. And then we'll be discussing our personal lives since the last podcast, which is like, 3-4 months or something. And then the fan request, I already mentioned that. And then we're going to be pulling a wildcard topic out of a hat as usual. And we'll be discussing the 2-year anniversary. And then we'll be discussing about our feelings when it comes to mapping fatigue. I know I have a lot of fatigue now. And then we'll be discussing Trump-elected NASA administration, followed by the King's decision to change Swaziland's name to East Swatini. I think that's how you pronounce it. How did he come up with that name? And then we'll be discussing the current situation in Korea, then the free-for-all Q&A, and we say goodbye, as always. So I'm going to change the description right now. As you guys know, I'm Void Viper, the owner of this channel.
Hey everybody, Cosmic here. It's great to be back. Let's hope for a great podcast. I'm sorry for all the delays and the fact that this isn't even really our 2-year special, but that will come. And it will be great. So thank you all for joining. Let's all spread some love and happiness and have a good show.
That's stupid.
That's stupid. Yeah, I know. I'm
kidding.
All right, you.
Okay, it's me. That comes to me this time. It's me, 99 Battran here, and today on this podcast, okay.
Hey everybody, it's Mindria here.
I just woke up like an hour ago.
Oh, hello. It's just time with Chris. Hope you'll enjoy the podcast.
Hello there, I'm the Rat of Mapping. I make thumbnails for Chris.
We don't have a guest today, so it's going to be okay. So I guess the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Majestics Mapping Shadowed America. So I would say a couple of things. The intro had a nice start, except I didn't like the black screen, although I do that sometimes. So I think if you can make it more interesting, maybe it's better. I don't know. Because I feel like if you click on a mapping video, first thing you got to see is a map, right? Or a dumb intro. God damn it. Then I like the zoom in, where you had the zoom in on the map and then zoom in on the side. I think that was a really nice feature you implemented. And another thing, you start with Shadowed America. The only thing I'm curious is how it's shadowed. I guess that's a missing story there, but will it matter? Probably not. Backstory. Maybe you could include that sometime in the future. And one last thing I want to say. Oh yeah, the treaty. I like how the treaty is not long, and it explains the details of the treaty during the text, so that you don't waste time reading an entire treaty and find out what every single little detail is. So I'm glad you did that feature where that Republic joined the alliance as per the agreement of the treaty. The map is pretty basic and slides are okay, so I don't think I have anything else to say. Oh, damn it.
It's 4 minutes. I didn't actually watch it.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say. This is all very last minute, that won't happen anymore. We're going to be super prepared.
You said that last
time. Yeah.
Viper does not have any those damn tests anymore, so he does. So we can probably, we'll probably have a podcast regularly now. Probably.
I mean, or at least more regularly.
Yeah, at least more frequently now. Yeah.
I mean, even
once a month, maybe.
It's almost a tradition that like no one watches the mapper with except for like 2 people.
Yeah, it's been like that for almost
a month. No, a year.
Forever, really, like a year. Yeah. But going into regular things, and this starts like becoming an actual part of our lives again.
That's why I mentioned mapping fatigue as a topic.
Get more into it. Yeah, that's a good topic, by the way. Anyways, I'll just say a few things I noticed just like skimming through it. First of all, I want to say I really, really enjoyed the intro. It kind of set this sort of this ominous tone for the video, which I really enjoyed. And I really like the plot line of America being thrown by some omnipotent creature, some weird god person. America kind of being thrown into this alternate world and having to deal with it. So I think there's going to be, going forward with the show, there's opportunity for a lot of really interesting narrative, sort of a storyline that I don't think it's a little bit more unique than anything else I think we've seen in mapping. It's, I don't know, like sort of this one, maybe the show will central around this one main character and his dealings with this god character, narrator person. So it's different, which I really enjoy, and that's kind of all I got to see of the show. So I'm sorry, but I liked it. I thought it was a cool concept.
You know, I think a problem with mapping is some people don't enjoy everything being revolved around one nation, and in this case, one main character.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with all of the stuff that has been said by Viper and Cosmic already. I really like the concept of the series, and I think you managed to do a good job on the first episode, especially considering that I guess you could call it a fantasy alternate future world series thingy. Those are quite hard to pull off, and yeah, the whole concept. What?
You watched it?
Of course I watched it.
Oh,
I'm subscribed to him.
Oh,
I love that. You watched it, then like a second of silence. Of course I watched it.
Oh.
I like that Rat has the right frame of mind.
We also had like an hour to watch it. So.
We got more people watching it. It's a new record. Good job, guys.
Well, I want to say that the beginning is kind of cliche in my opinion. But it's probably because
Why do you think the beginning was? Why do you think the beginning was cliche?
It's kind of it's like the way it started. To me, it feels like a cliche start. It's like, you think the world revolves around you. And I was like, okay.
I mean, one of those like it's not. I don't think it's cliche, but it's more cheesy.
Well, I guess it's a matter of me.
I don't necessarily think. I mean, I can't think of a show where I've seen that done before. Maybe you could say some of the dialogue was a little cheesy there, but I think that.
Yeah. I think the problem is more with the dialogue than the way.
Maybe a few of those.
Maybe the way it's describing it. But I have the same problems too, so I can't.
Yeah, I think
So I'm pretty hypocritical too.
Some of the lines there probably could have been written differently, but overall, I think it did its job as a sort of interesting, different, ominous opening to the show.
The only issue that the map is really basic. The only really issue with the map, I would say, is that the land and the sea don't have that good of a contrast, and they don't really completely blend in, but they slightly blend in with one another. So maybe do something about that. But yeah.
I don't want to. I always say we don't want to spend too much time on one topic, right? So if anyone else have any closing things to say.
Can we name the show something else? I thought we'd do the 2nd year anniversary for the next episode.
Oh, what 2nd year? Oh, well, it is the 2nd year anniversary.
I mean, technically, but I thought like we could celebrate it in the episode.
Part 1.
All right. Yeah, sure. Part 1.
I am gonna go play some VR chat.
Okay.
In the middle of MapperCast, GG, guys.
Good job, Batman. GG.
All right, let's move on. So, our next topic is personal life since the last podcast. Well, I guess my personal life is obviously screwing up in school, suffering in school,
exactly the same thing.
Sleepless nights, and mapping fatigue, trying to make an episode even though I have an exam, and then people asking me when's the next episode, despite the fact that I said it won't be worked on until a specific date.
Yeah, I mean, it's been so long. It's been since like January 2018. So it's hard to.
It's basically 3 months.
That's like a whole semester for me.
It's like a whole thing. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I technically finished Alternate Future of the USA episode 3. I just didn't actually fucking upload it because
really Cosmic. Really?
Yeah. No. I finished it. My dad is
yeah.
supremely lazy in terms of getting this new computer set up. We were getting like a tech buddy of ours to come and get it up. But
yeah, I'm getting a new computer. It's actually right here.
Yeah, so I mean, that was honestly that was the most eventful thing for me, is that I got that done for the most part. I mean, I went to New York a few times. I hung out with my friend and his fucking trap boyfriend in New York.
What?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
My friend had a boyfriend who was a trap, and we hang out and we fucking hit.
You know what?
I won't literally a trap, like.
Yes, a trap, like an official trap.
I won't get into that.
He was a great guy though. He was really awesome.
I am not even gonna ask anymore.
Like we were all like, oh, I don't know what it's gonna be like meeting this trap boyfriend of my friends, and then we meet him and he's like this sweet guy. So why you gotta his identity, man? He's just trying to live life, dude.
Guys, do not get into this. Just Batman, whoosh, whoosh. Please.
You know, I actually don't understand what you're saying.
It's not oh, Viper doesn't get it.
Yeah, don't tell him.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't tell him.
Viper is too innocent for this.
Yeah, Viper doesn't need to know
this
what
is
a trap
Rock Light complaining about insects and silverfishes, centipedes, and and computer problems. That's me.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, it was yeah, met up with the trap boyfriend. We almost got killed on a subway. I talked about it in one of my episodes. There was this
What?
well, I talked about this in one of my personal streams, but I'll repeat it. Yeah, me, my friend, his trap boyfriend, and another friend of ours. We got on this subway in Brooklyn, and it was one of those above ground subways, which are just breeding grounds for ghetto ass fucking crackheads. Yeah, we go onto this train. It's only us and like a couple other people, and I'm talking back and forth with my friend, and then just out of nowhere, from the other side of the subway comes, "Yo, what the fuck you talking about, you fucking crackhead?"
What the fuck?
Starts fucking screaming at us, and I stop mid-sentence and just kind of look at my friends. And I'm just sort of praying, like, oh, please don't be talking to me. And then he fucking screams, "Yeah, fucking stay silent." And, okay, great.
Amazing story.
So he's yelling at me, and he starts throwing himself all over the fucking subway and banging into shit and saying, like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, I'm gonna wring your head and fucking make you drink your own blood, nigga. It was.
Whoa! Don't go too far.
And then he points at my friend's.
Hey guys, tell your friends.
Points at my friend's trap boyfriend and goes, "Yeah, you fucking faggot! I'm gonna kill you." And it was, oh, okay. So.
Why are we talking about this again?
Because you asked.
Yeah, well,
that kind of reminds me of one time where I was just walking, minding my own business, and this guy called me a disgusting pug for no reason. So yeah, it's are not as nice as people would think, you know. As I always say,
Viper pulled the N-bomb.
We're nice, but we're not that.
Someone wants a mysterious update. Okay, mysterious. He's in college. He said he'd come for the 2nd-year anniversary. Excuse me, for the 2-year anniversary. So I'm gonna try to get him in here for the next part.
Yeah, part 2.
I said he's not here, but he's doing great. His Snapchat story is just fucking filled with him at parties and drinking beer, bro. So he's doing great. You know, he's living life.
Sounds fun.
Well, and I was in Finland for the entire last weekend. It was awesome. So. Yeah.
I'm getting my new computer here and finally getting rid of 2 cores. You know, 15 hours to render a 10-minute video is driving me nuts. So this should help reduce it by, I don't know, 4 times faster. So 15 hours to like what? I don't know. What's 15 divided by 4? Crap. I don't know what math.
It's 12.
What? How's it 12?
Quick math.
It's actually around like almost 4
something.
hours. It's almost 4 hours because you know 16 divided by 4 equals like 4.
I've been doing stuff too.
No, it's 3.75. Crap, my math sucks. Okay. Yeah,
I know.
So
15 is 16, so why not divide it by 4 today?
15 hours reduced to 4 hours. If that's how the math works, then yeah, that'll be nice. I'm not getting 8 cores.
No, 16 to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's my time.
Yeah. And this time, this computer is a freaking desktop, not a laptop. Laptops only last like 4 years for me. That's all. Probably 10 years.
Okay, so
I think we just lost 20 viewers.
I want to hear about
that.
Chris.
I've been doing. Cosmic. What you said about Mysterious reminded me of something. Well, the last MapperCast we had, I also gone to a few parties, and I went a bit too wild in one of the parties. I drank a bit too much, and I might have smoked a joint. I smoked a joint. I drank 3 glasses of red wine, and I drank a bit
weed.
Yo, Chris.
You drank
smoke weed every day. Yeah.
Remember, guys, we're trying to keep up appearances for Merview. I don't know if he's watching.
Let me finish. Stop!
Merview will love this story.
All right, go ahead.
And then I drank a whole bottle of vodka. And then when we got kicked out, I got kicked out of the party. I took my bike, which was locked because I couldn't find the key. And I tried to go all the way home. Then I don't know why I hallucinated that Slender Man was chasing me, so I dropped the bike, started running away. Then my pants fell, and I fell in a ditch, and I fell asleep.
Oh, Chris, what the fuck?
Wait.
Can we try to minimize
the
the swearing?
Excuse me.
Dream.
No.
Okay, then.
Okay, sure.
Okay, one question at a time. I didn't hear what anyone you said.
And what happened? I
Okay.
didn't listen.
Let me address a few things. First of all, Aim, thank you. I appreciate that very much. And I wasn't dropping N-bombs. I was just quoting someone. And I did not use a hard R. I said A. Come on, guys.
Cosmic is a racist.
I am not.
Cosmic is racist.
Go follow my Twitter. I'm
Yeah,
promising
Cosmic
from it.
Cosmic a Trump supporter.
I'm not.
No.
Yeah, you are right.
I am not a Trump supporter.
No, don't
swear-
say that.
No.
I swear on my family's graves, I am
We all-
not a Trump supporter.
No.
We all
You will hang me up on a stake and flay my skin off my bones before I ever become a Trump supporter.
But you said
Okay, sure.
Trump supporter.
Don't talk about the Trump supporters, man. Don't do that.
Hey, let's
I'm not
not
talking
get
about Trump support. I'm
let's
just saying
not
I'm
get too
not a Trump
political.
It was a joke.
Let's not
I
get
know
let's not get too political.
Okay.
At least not on
Are
a
we still here just to suffer?
Okay. Anyone
No, I
else?
didn't call Trump
Anyone
supporters
else who wants to talk
Damn
about the
it.
personal life? Hey, Cosmo.
Well, people.
Anyone else want to talk about personal life?
Yeah, you go.
Wait, who didn't talk yet? Mind you.
Mindria, you want to say anything?
Well, no, I have nothing really. It's just all in exams.
School and exams, yeah. That's
Alright.
Basically like Viper. Nothing really.
You know, this just the last podcast, there's actually a lot happened in McDonald's, but I forgot most of the stories because we were so long without the podcast. I forgot most of them.
Yeah, time I got caught a disgusting pug on the street was not a very good experience.
I actually met some nice,
Construction workers. Yeah.
There's this. I can talk about what happened in my McDonald's, like what happened lately, you know. All right,
let's move on. All right, so Wildcard topic.
Oh,
Cosmic,
okay.
all yours.
Hey, everybody. So it's time for the worst part of the show. The part where everyone has to look at my face. All right,
Please have something not too bad in the
know what?
hat, please.
I was about to talk about my
Okay.
McDonald's story.
All right,
but
hey,
you guys
everybody.
can go ahead, whatever. Go.
I'm sorry, Viper's the host man, and
Okay,
he's
whatever.
the host with the most, man. My hair's really bad today. I'm sorry. There wasn't
You
too
can-
much preparation.
Baron, you can
Um,
leave it for the free fall if that's what you want to do.
Yes, hair's really bad, but you know what?
Uh,
I got a nice shirt on. It's not too bad. I'm not a Trump supporter. Okay. Here we go, everybody. It's the hat. You missed the hat. I missed the hat. Here's the hat. It's the hat. So, don't give me
no.
anything
Please
illegal.
Please no.
Okay. What'd we get? Oh, okay. We got a nice one. We got ghost stories, everybody.
okay.
Damn, this is HD ripoff.
Scary.
Scary. I like spooky
Spooky
skin. Right? Oh, it's at night. I don't like it.
Stardust.
You look tired.
Oh my god, Cosmic, stop.
You look tired.
Ghost stories. Well, I don't
Cosmic,
know. if
guys, I already got a ghost story. Every time I look at Cosmic, I see a ghost.
Wow.
That's not a real ghost story. No.
Oh my god, because I'm sorry.
Well,
I think
I have deep Northern European blood, my dude.
Luke,
No, I meant you sleep. I mean, you look like you're dead. Okay. So,
yeah,
Oh,
Luke.
okay,
you look like you're dead, and you look like you're dead inside.
Cosmic, you look so tired and pale. You look like a ghost.
I know the reason.
because
so
I'm Mindria.
I'm not gonna say it. Don't worry.
No, I think
I'm always very tired and very pale. All right.
I don't think I have a ghost story, but I think if you're a grade 2 kid watching Ghost House, which is a movie, it's
mean
probably not the
Monster
best
House?
idea. You're thinking that that ghost zombie is gonna hunt you down when you sleep. Otherwise, I think part of the ghost story is when a spider appears from nowhere.
Yeah. I'll say one. Okay. I have one that kind of comes to mind. Excuse me. When I was younger, I had a very, very affluent friend named Ray, and we would stay at this really upscale, crazy rich people hotel in Montauk, which is like a little beach town in Long Island. We'd stay in this place called the Montauk Manor. It was this giant mansion built on top of a hill, and it was like the perfect setting for a murder movie. It was great. And okay, well, Batman just injures himself in the corner.
We
Yeah,
need to
so
go to
this
the
place,
hospital.
this place was, dude. Are you okay? You're like, if you're still moaning after the initial hurt, then okay. Anyways, yeah, so this place was supposedly built on a Indian burial ground, and everyone talked about this ghost named like Chief Wachichi, who wandered the halls and yada yada. But anyways, one day me and my friend and a bunch of other people we were staying with, we went into the basement of this manor, and we just like crawled around perusing with a flashlight looking for ghosts, and we come up to this like one door that we've never seen before. It's very old and decrepit. We walk up to it very absurdly slowly. We weren't making any noise at all. We get just to the door, and immediately from the other side of the door, it starts fucking slamming and banging violently. Like, not just like a knock telling people to go away, like violently, as if someone on the other side of that door is trying to get through to escape a murderer. It was crazy. So we all are petrified and run down the fucking hallway, and because I was a faggot back then, my fedora fell off.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris, you have no place to sigh at my old fedora usage.
Never thought fedora.
Let's not get off
That one hat.
Do not get off topic, guys. Come on.
That's a hat, right?
Anyways, yeah. So we had to pay someone. Like, my friend's mom slipped the janitor $15 to go get my fedora. Anyway, that's my ghost story. Yeah, it's very wholesome and cute.
Cosmic loved his fedora back then. So cute.
I was 11.
I was 11. Oh my god.
I don't see ghosts, but
Chris, I think you have a ghost story.
I do?
That fat
Yeah,
man
the
was
scary
alive?
killer.
That wasn't a ghost, I think, at least.
Well, tell us.
I was in the
Yeah, tell us.
forest. I was in the forest because I don't know why I was bored. I was my grandparents who lived in the middle of a forest. So I was like, let's go into the forest. So I got into the forest and I got lost. And then this fat guy with a knife started chasing me. And I was in a Skype call when this was happening, and I was really scared.
Fuck?
Yeah, happened me,
But like-
I think.
When was this?
you should do this
It was me, Red, and someone else. I think.
It was last winter, like 1 year ago.
I think I was there.
Yeah, maybe. I know Mindria was a
Dude,
rat.
that is...
I don't remember exactly.
A fat man with a knife chased you in the woods.
Wait, you should remember that the YouTube guy that does like 3 creepy stories or something. You should submit your story to him.
Well, it wasn't very like creepy. Well, I mean, I heard someone scream.
You could make
I
$1
was like,
million off those 13 crazy true stories
No.
compilation. We're fucking hacks.
Stop!
Are you sure that's not creepy pasta, right? You know,
Anyway, I was in
Yeah,
the
sorry.
forest, and I heard someone scream. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" So I went there. Then I saw this black guy.
I'm gonna go play with my
I
gun.
saw this black guy.
Wait! I don't know why I said black guy. I mean fat guy. Sorry. He had a knife, and he started running towards. I was like, "Oh shit!" So I started running away from there, and I don't know why he was in a Skype call. Maybe they could hear my last words. And luckily, he was fat, so I outran him.
Was it fucking?
And then.
Or that
What?
count as other times that you were lost in forest.
I've been lost in the forest a lot of times.
Lost in the stairwell a lot of times.
Cosmic, stop making that I mean that never happened. And
Yeah, it did.
it didn't.
He was lost in the
stressed out.
stairwell for like 15 minutes.
No, I was in the stairwell and I was panicking because I was late for a podcast and I needed my mom.
Yo, Starblaze Empire, welcome back. This is an OG guy right here. Pretty sure he was here for like the first stream.
So Chris saw me in the forest, Majestics.
That one picture right before you went into your house after in the post podcast where you in that night doing the killer clown thingy.
Oh my, that was a scary night.
That picture was the best.
No, it was not a good memory. It's a scary memory. I had to bring a knife with me.
It was during the golden age of MapperCast.
Golden age of
Rip Chris.
Anyway, so we're gonna continue or
Yeah, we should.
Viper? Is he dead?
The next topic? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really feel that topic. So next is discussing the 2-year anniversary.
Okay.
I don't know what to discuss actually.
Anyways,
Yeah, I guess the history of MapperCast is still
2 years of MapperCast.
It's like it started with drama. That's all I can say.
man, I just want to say I'm very glad that this has been a part of our lives. MapperCast has been great. I thank Viper a lot. Viper, honestly, it was like this podcast that really, at the beginning of my mapping career, got me into relevancy, at least a little bit. So
Yeah, me too.
Well, it got
You
us
aren't the only
closer
one.
in contact as well.
I wanna
Before Cosmic and I never talked. Well,
Actually-
not much, but yeah.
I wanna thank everyone who voted for me. So screw you, Batman.
Viper, Chris
Wait, what
is-
did the hell you just say to me? I can. You want me to shoot? Oh!
Nice, dude. Yeah, fucking.
You didn't vote for me, Bad Road.
Anyways, what? Okay, what the hell did you just say to me? I will fuck you up with this.
Did you vote for Freeze Pond?
And you too, Mindria. You didn't vote for me either.
What?
You didn't vote for me either. People who vote for
I'm
me.
sorry, Chris fan.
Chris,
You know, wasn't my vote? I only remember doing it.
No,
Viper was the deciding vote. That
Yeah, actually, I was deciding. I don't think it was.
The
It
people
was
who
not
voted
based
for
on
me
vote.
The people who was
I mean,
Viper.
vote influenced me, but it
You know what? It was
Um,
me that put you on the ballot. So I am the king. I am the
Sure,
god. I am
sure,
the
thank
man.
you. I want to thank Cosmic, Viper, and Lee who voted for me actually, and Cosmic for
Lee is
suggesting me.
still dead.
Yeah, we quit, man. It's a shame.
We still have the dead person in the MapperCast.
Really.
It's really been great. I mean, it's hard to imagine how different all these eras. You know, there was a time that Chris was not a member. There's a time that Rat was a member.
Yeah.
There's a time I remember when Viper came to me and like, "Hey, let's do a podcast and stuff."
Oh,
Yeah, but then we didn't do it for like 4 months.
You know what was the craziest thing?
What?
I can't remember the time when we still had weekly podcasts.
Oh yeah, that's great.
That's a thing.
Wait,
that
like
would
guys.
change.
Since the 2-year anniversary, I want to tell you something. I've been speaking a lot to Lee, and Lee actually told me why he left the MapperCast.
Why?
Well, obviously it's because he left mapping, but also because when he joined, he thought that it would be a lot. We'd be speaking a lot about politics, but he didn't like that it was mapping in it.
So I get. Well, I mean,
Well, he
eventually
left-
we kind of
he left the
changed.
worst
We
of-
talked more about politics.
Yeah, I know.
It's a shame.
But
Yeah, I think it's okay to include some politics, but I don't want like 90% of the podcast to be about politics.
well,
It's a shame
At
that
least
I
one or
think
two
people get
topics
sick of
should be
it,
about politics.
especially when you have conflicting views. And then for me, I'm the person who doesn't give a crap
I mean,
about
debate-
politics. So my views are like unknown.
Debate would be an interesting.
we probably could, if you guys want, you probably could get like Lee back into one episode.
we should get Lee back for the next, because Lee is actually really good on the show.
Yeah, he's also active. He's like doing his diplomacy. She is doing
Yeah,
diplomacy.
Let's not get into that. New topic. Let's.
No, hold on. There's still a few things. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's been great. God, Chris, shouldn't have opened that can of worms.
No.
Anyways, yes, it's been great. I'm fucking a million times. I'm very thankful for everyone who has been a part of the show and contributed and just been watching for all this time. It's been a great experience. It kind of took over as personal therapy for me.
Love you too, Cosmic.
Yes, I love all you guys. It's
Love
been
you
great.
all, man.
I love everyone that's watched. I love everyone. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, but I still can't
Not
believe.
gay. I don't want to hug, please.
Yeah, but I still can't believe the first podcast was because of drama.
Hey, Cosmic.
Right?
Yeah,
Remember
what,
that?
Chris?
What I turned the webcam to give a good old hug.
Yes, let's
What
do
the
that.
hell?
Oh wait.
No.
What's going
Yes.
on here?
Put on your webcam, Chris. I want to give you a hug. What did
What
he
the hell?
left?
Oh
Oh my god. Is this actually happening?
Cosmic. Chris X Cosmic shipping.
I don't know why Chris left. All right, there. Why'd you leave?
I accidentally left. Sorry, but hold on.
Wow, I thought you left me at the altar.
No,
Oh, yeah, Cosmic, that ritual,
What the
you'd be burning some bad names right now.
Burning some bet. What?
Yeah, remember you said you did a ritual of people you hate?
Oh God, yeah, I did. Let's not talking about that weird, freaky voodoo shit I did. Yeah.
Yeah, guess what else is there to talk about a 2-year anniversary besides?
I mean, yeah, that thing you were talking about, I should elaborate on. The whole reason we had our first podcast is because at the time there was some beef between Viper and Dylan of Dylan's.
Well, it's not really like originally the idea was to like have podcasts and all that. Like Aaron and I discussed it like
Chris,
a couple of months ago.
Here, let me give my hug now.
Oh no, you actually gonna do
Are
this?
you sure this is like the most professional thing to do
No.
on this weekly podcast? Especially maybe Marine is watching Cosmic. Come on.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, as I was saying.
bumblebees.
Okay, as I was saying, like 4 months ago, Baron and I had, like, well, not 4 months ago, I don't know when, but Baron, I think a year ago, actually, I don't remember when I mentioned it. Baron and I, like, thought maybe we should do a podcast, but then because of some time management problems, we couldn't get it done. And then when I saw Mapping Whispers, I'm like, okay, we gotta do the podcast. So at that time, the drama between me and Dylan was pretty heated. But it was just on the wiki mostly. It was outside of YouTube. So I try not to make it go on YouTube, but and then some things happened and it didn't go so well. Dylan and I don't talk anymore, so it's drama ended 2 years ago, so it's fine. But
That's good.
other than that, yeah, I think the history of MapperCast can have some dark ones. But
We've had some dark.
that's I don't know what else is there to say in the 2 year.
I'm sorry. What are you saying, Chris?
The hug.
The hug. Yeah, we hugged.
No, but you turn the webcams on and then we hug.
They did that.
That's not gonna work
They did
out.
that already. Hey, they did that already.
I don't think Viper's gonna let that happen.
Yeah.
Oh come on, Viper! It's a sign of peace. Of
Sign of
two.
Type it in the chat like a role play, man.
Fine.
Yeah. You should have. Like, what a coincidence that you want to do this.
By the way, stay tuned for the announcement of the Mapper winner for the tournament. Mapper
Oh,
tournament.
yeah,
7,
those
please.
things.
Yeah. We need to announce that too. MT7.
Wait, Baron. Write that on the chat, on the Hangout chat, so I can get an idea who exactly is the winner. We're announced in the free fall. Okay, and next topic. So we're going to be discussing the feeling mapping fatigue. I think finally a mapping topic. So
we're talking about mapping fatigue.
Mapping fatigue. So okay, so I think people already noticed.
I'm having heavy mapping fatigue right now.
Wait.
Every single one of us has them.
What's mapping fatigue?
Okay, so it's kind of, just think of it as fatigue, like
the last 2 years, Chris.
Don't talk over
You know what fatigue is, right?
Well, yes, I know what fatigue is.
Okay,
you know what mapping is.
I'll explain it.
Let Viper explain it.
Okay, so for those of you who watch my mapping 2015 versus 2018 video, one of the parts say like just between 2015, it's just you drawing some slides, and then after doing like 1 minute of it, it's like, I don't want to work on this anymore, and you can close the program, right? And then in 2018, a more complicated map doing the same thing, I don't want to work on this anymore, and then you close it. And so it's kind of like, you can think of it as like a demotivation to work on mapping videos, or because of how much fatigue you have of doing it so much, the quality of the videos starts decreasing, meaning that it's either you don't want to work on it, or
Guys,
you're working
check
on
out
it
Aqua
and
Mapping's channel.
you're not at your highest potential. I think all of us mappers have that problem. Like, there's even people who are just so small, and then spending 1 minute in mapping already pisses them off. So I guess a lot of us can relate to that.
This is so relatable. I have
That's why I put that in my
very,
2015,
very
2018 video, because it's still a thing. People, they work 1 minute on a video, and then they're like, I don't want to work on this anymore.
That's so true. So true.
It's so true.
I work like half a minute on a video, then I get tired.
For me, it's a bit different, because my thing is just, I don't know, I have a general writer's block. It's not usually that I just genuinely don't want to work on something, because I have a lot of free time, and I could be I could utilize it all into mapping, but I just have such horrendous writer's block all the fucking time. And I don't know, I don't want to sound narcissistic, be like, I am a perfectionist, I only allow the brightest of content on my YouTube channel. But I get really insecure whenever I write like just kind of one bad line. It kind of like, if I just write like one thing that I can't get off of, and I'm just repeating the same horrible line over and over again because I can't think of anything else, I get extremely demotivated, and then I don't work on a video for like a month because I'm just completely ruined. But I mean, the thing for me is it's always at the back of my mind. In the last like 2 years, like pretty much ever since MapperCast started, there hasn't been a time where mapping wasn't at the forefront of my thoughts and like dominating, like, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Even if that doesn't always reflect itself in videos that come out. I don't know. It's just it's like it's my thing. And it upsets me sometimes that I can't like fully invest myself in making it all the time. Cause I look up to Viper on that so much, man. Cause he works through all that crazy, horrible fatigue writer's block stuff and then still gets out all these great videos. So I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I have no idea how you do it, man.
There's just some parts where I just like, whatever. I just post it.
Yeah, you do a great
People
job.
are like, every video. So I insulted them saying, okay, I'm going to make this video 9:58. How would you say my ad revenue now? Just to insult them.
Yeah.
That's yeah, I don't know how to do it. Like, for me, it's like, I got to get this video out. And then when I start doing it, I'm like, I don't want to work on this anymore.
I mean, I think my mapping fatigue has to do with it takes a struggle just to make a mapping video. Then when I upload a mapping video, it does shit. Like if you look at my channel, here's my update video explaining why there are no many mapping videos has more views than my actual mapping video.
Mapping videos does not age well.
That's why I made that mapping 2015 versus 2018 video, which is actually getting the worst views out of all my quote.
You're getting a lot of dislikes.
But I think
It's pretty new compared to the other views.
In my opinion, I will link the video right now in the chat.
Yeah, video's not doing as well as you would hope them to.
Yeah.
It's a major source of mapping fatigue.
Yeah.
I remember one of the big things that caused my fatigue in 2017, where I only uploaded 2 fucking videos. When I finished History of the Triplet Islands, I was really putting a lot into that, and that was kind of at a vulnerable time. I was super depressed and yada, 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 so I put a lot of work into that, and it came out, and it only got around like 2,000 views after a couple weeks. When looking back, that's completely fine, and I should have expected that, especially for a video that isn't titled like Alternate Future or something. Because, you know, if you title your video Alternate Future of the World or whatever, it's probably going to come up in search results. But if you title it fucking History of the Triplet Islands, the only people that are going to see it are people who are subscribed to you. So I shouldn't have really been so surprised, but it got to me then, so it kind of launched into a huge fatigue. So video's not doing particularly well, as it can be a major source of
motivation.
Yeah, of motivation.
You know, funny thing is, I had a lot more motivation to do that 2015, 2018 video than an actual mapping video somehow.
Yeah, so I think I've noticed
different for
We
a
want
while.
to do something different.
Yeah, something different.
a good way to fight. Chris just left, by the way. A good
Why
way
do
to
you
fight
leave?
fatigue I've found is if you realize having trouble getting a project done, try working on something else, even if it's just like a teeny smaller project. Just like doing something different and new can really refresh you creatively. I've noticed that's kind of what I tried to do with this little video I was making that I could get out before Alternate Future of the USA 3 came out, but then I got writer's block and now it's 2 months later.
Writer's block. I think I want to point out something important about my opinion. I think, you know what these mappers say, oh, I'm quitting. I think a lot of the reasons for the quitting is probably the fatigue. I think they say they quit, but they still want to work on it. But then when they try to work on it, the fatigue comes out I don't want to work on it.
Viper is completely right.
But the thing is, they still linger around the mapping communities.
Which I mean, is a good thing. I'd rather they quit making mapping videos and stay than just quit altogether. But yeah, Viper's completely right here, because how many times have we seen a mapper quit and then 2 months later be like, okay, guys, I'm back.
Daniel Mapper.
Daniel Mapper.
Bring Daniel Mapper to this. I think Daniel's mapper situation is a little bit more complicated than what.
Daniel's just a weirdo.
He left for the fourth time.
I think part of it is you know how when drama breaks on the community, it's I'm quitting, and then somehow maybe fatigue has a problem with that. And then 2 months later, oh, God. But that's not to say there are some mappers that legitimately quit and never appear ever.
I mean, yeah, that happens. We see that happen a lot, obviously, with Mope and who else?
I think fatigue is why they quit. I don't know. Urban Marine, why did he quit? Actually, personal life can also be an issue as well.
I think
personal life.
Don't talk over each other.
Yeah.
Personal life fatigue stacked together, and then
I mean, there's nothing wrong with stopping and retiring mapping if you genuinely don't want to do it anymore. I think that just the issue is a lot of people are. I'm not trying to be a dick and call anyone out now. I'm just theorizing. A lot of people are fairly weak-willed, so they'll feel some demotivation for a single project. I'm not trying to be a dick. I mean, I understand this because this happens to me. Some people are a little weak-willed, so they'll feel some demotivation and then translate that to "I'm done mapping. I hate this." And I think it's important to try to analyze yourself there and be like, hey, do I actually completely? Do I not? Do I have no more interest in writing stories, or am I just having issues writing this one story I'm working on right now? So just do some self-evaluation before you decide to make such a big decision.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be completely honest here. The only reason why I still make mapping videos is because I want to continue to do stuff on my channel which is not mapping, but I'm scared if I do, hey guys, I want to stop mapping, but I'll continue to do other stuff. So please keep being subscribed, and my subscribers just plummet down.
Yeah, they would plummet.
Basically, your entire sub count will go down.
Yeah, that's why I continue to do mapping a little bit, but I keep.
And the only subscribers that are going to stay are the ones that don't care about your channel anymore, and so don't unsubscribe.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think that the two major reasons why people leave mapping is either mapping fatigue, or they're going to college or doing some other important shit, so they don't have time for mapping anymore. So it's not only mapping fatigue.
They would leave for 5 minutes.
I wouldn't leave for 5 minutes. Yeah, sure,
5 seconds. Then.
They would leave for 5 minutes and then they'll come back.
I think college is a bit more than 5 minutes, but sure.
Some people say, oh, it's okay if you work 1 minute a day on a big project, right? But the thing is, if you open it, 1 minute you didn't do anything, you just close it.
Yeah, by the way, Batman, where's your 1,000 subscribers video?
Yeah, come on,
yeah.
Batman.
Oh, yeah, Batman.
It's a fake key.
Hey, one thing, Batman, remember when you were going to continue Mope's show? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember,
Batman, remember saying you were fun, you see.
Yeah, I remember
that. Mapping fatigue for you, mapping.
Batman, you were supposed to be the
mapping
Abrams of mapping. You were supposed to reboot mapping's most classical show.
Yeah, I'll probably get to that eventually.
Let's gather.
In 10 years.
10 years mapping fatigue, yeah.
Let's go bang him.
Did we just make a new term.
Yeah, in like a couple of decades when the mapping community is long dead, veteran uploads.
Yeah.
Baron will upload the next part of
Even
it.
Half-Life 3 will come out before Batman.
Probably.
If I upload the mapping community, will start. Okay, whatever.
You know,
I was super excited when I originally found out I was going to be on the podcast with Batman like in April 2016. Like, oh, dude, I'm going to do a podcast with the guy who's going to continue Mope's show. I'm so lucky.
Oh shit!
10 years later.
You
10
let
years
down.
later, nope.
You let down rookie podcast Cosmic, Batman.
You let. Okay, well you're not a rookie anymore, so
That's true. I'm just fucking with you.
I know.
Oof.
I think we should move on.
Yeah, probably.
yeah, let's move on. Okay, so
I have no idea about the next thing, so.
next topic is Cosmic, this is all yours. NASA, Trump elected NASA administration. I don't know what to say. I'm going to be quiet for the next 50 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I actually don't have too much to say about this, because there was not much preparation for this. If there was, I would have gotten into it. But let me hold on and just confirm what I'm pretty sure I know about it. So maybe someone else can comment on this while I do that. Excuse me.
Oh no! Oh no! I see Trump in the name. Okay, I'm going silent. Goodbye, guys.
Oh, no.
Come on, Chris.
Well, I
I
don't
think
know.
Chris is a flat earther and secret.
Just get to the point, Cosmic.
There we go. Okay, all right. Yeah, let me just get to the point. I think the appointee, the man who was just assumed office to fucking lead NASA, is a complete embarrassment. He has no real genuine experience in this field. He was
But he
United
funds
States-
them though. Funds it. Doesn't have to mean.
well,
you have to know it.
I can donate to NASA. That doesn't mean that I should run NASA.
Yeah, well, he still funds it.
Okay, well that's not a proper reason to lead the
That's
agency that
that's-
literally put the first humans on an extraterrestrial body.
Let's
being
be
led by
honest.
an
NASA is
Oklahoma
Elon
Congress.
Musk's bitch at the moment anyway. So.
That's true. So I'm not too disheartened that, oh no, we're not going to see any proper space thing because, we got SpaceX and then all the stuff the Europeans are doing. But still, it's just a little depressing that when you just look at this amazing landmark organization that contributed an existential amount to humanity's history is now being led by just some dude. Some guy.
I don't know anything, so I'm just gonna not say anything.
Some famous guy.
Cool.
That's
No,
not a
can we
good.
move on now, or is
It's
this
the congressman
more
from
to-
Oklahoma. It's a pretty big fucking joke.
Can I ask why?
That's all I have to say. Batteran, what's your rebuttal? I want to know.
Nah.
Wow, Batman, you truly
Just
are
Amazing.
Is it just mad?
a true
Yeah.
Republican right there.
Yeah. Come on, man. You gotta have something. I believe in you, Batman. What's your rebuttal?
I mean, I would rebuttal if I didn't do anything.
I mean, do you disagree with me? Can we please just all agree?
Everyone want to
the person-
ruin forward.
the
Well,
person Can we just all live on Earth in reality for a second and admit that the person who should administrate NASA should be someone with great amounts of experience in the field?
Okay.
Technically, Trump
Astronomy
already
and
administrates NASA since he got presidency.
What?
Technically, Trump's like indirectly administrates NASA.
Yeah, I know, and that's fucking terrible. But that's a
Okay.
whole other thing.
Can I?
All right, let's
Well, it's not terrible since he actually did fund NASA more than the.
Okay,
recent,
but
you
what
know.
does funding
nowadays.
have to do with it? You have to have.
Well,
actual
he's trying to bring stuff back into space.
Okay, but he doesn't
bring us
know
back into
anything
space.
about it. He was a game show host. What business does he have leading NASA?
Well, what does any president know about leading NASA anyway?
I didn't know.
They
I
are
didn't-
going to build the very first.
Not every
space
president.
casino.
No president knows about leading
wait.
NASA except for maybe I don't know.
Okay,
Wait,
yes, not
wait.
every.
Guys,
Not
guys,
every- hold
no
on,
president
hold on.
leads
Let me say this. Not every president is going to have major amounts of experience in each field. That's why we delegate it to different administrators and
Yeah, of
secretaries.
course. Of
So
course.
if Trump doesn't have much experience in the field of science and astronomy, then he should nominate someone with lots of experience in that
Okay.
field.
Does anyone
Yeah,
know?
that's why I lost faith in humanity. So
Does-
can we move on?
I want to do lost faith in humanity. Oh my god.
I didn't say anything for the whole conversation.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Chris?
There must be a reason why you put the guy. I don't even know his name. because
There
I
is
don't
no reason. His name's Jim Bridenstine. There's no reason. He's
Batman,
just-
do you know the reason why he got put there?
What, Jim
Asking us
Bridenstine?
to skip this
Yeah.
topic.
He
I
was an
do
executive
not
at
activate
he was an
that.
executive at an air and space
Like, who
museum.
cares
and
about
that's it.
NASA? NASA's irrelevant.
Why space agency? What?
Well, at least it was in space. Okay.
You know, it does matter to
It
NASA.
was.
They got the city lights. For some of you guys, just copy and paste it from NASA and just use it.
Okay,
on
this
video.
is his
It's all
experience.
quality.
He was a pilot in the Oklahoma Air National Guard, and he was an executive at an air and space museum.
But he also served as in the Committee of Science, Space, and Technology during his time in Congress.
Okay, but anybody can do that. There's plenty of people on the Committee of Science, Space, and Technology that
Well,
don't.
Yeah,
have
well, it does. Yeah, but at least he has experience. Okay.
Yeah,
He
that's
has
that's yeah
a
yeah.
tad of
that's-
experience.
That counts as experience. Okay.
Yeah,
It's as much
It's
experience.
not some
as
random
I-
congressman. It's just a.
It is a random
committee-
congressman, dude.
It's
It's
not,
as
look,
much
it's he is
experience
in
that
the. Hey, you shut up. Okay, committee.
Oh.
He served on the Committee of Science, Space, and Technology. This is not some kind of like nepotism or something like that. Okay.
Okay, sure, but dude, it is the administrator of NASA. He is leading it. He's not
Yeah, but
advising
he-
it.
Yo,
He's
guys,
leading
he's
come
not-
on. This is too long.
He has as much business leading NASA as I have business being an
Okay.
architect because I
So,
live in a house.
let me get this straight. You said that Donald Trump is directly administering NASA, right? You said that, right?
I said he was indirectly administrating NASA because he's the
Okay.
president.
But I think you implied that he is like running NASA. Okay, well he's not running NASA. He put this guy right here.
Okay,
You said about delegating power. Well, he
NASA.
delegated power to this guy, and I haven't even heard
Okay,
of him until
Byron,
today.
you said that Trump is indirectly leading NASA, and I agreed with you.
Yeah,
I never.
but you said about something about delegating power, and his guy he delegated power to this guy.
Okay,
He's
yeah,
doing
I know. He
NASA.
delegated power to a shitty person who should
not-
be leading NASA.
You didn't even know Bridenstine, okay? Look.
Well, yeah, I didn't know, but
he
now I
served
know.
on the Committee of Science, Space, and Technology. How's that
That's
not
not
good
enough.
enough for you?
It's not enough.
How's that not
You
good
serve
enough
on
for
the
you?
Congressional Committee of Science,
Yeah,
Space,
well,
and
it's better
Technology.
than electing some kind of random congressman that doesn't
Well,
have
yes,
any
I'll give you that,
degree
but
in
that's
space
sure as hell.
technology.
That's a pretty low bar. Like,
How's
it's
that?
not
How's that low bar? Cosmic. You would think that vandalism is like.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the vandals tweet argument.
You think that defacing a sign is equivalent to
Please
giving
get the
someone a
stuff
mean
you do on Twitter, not on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go away from that.
Yeah. Stop this topic.
Yeah, stop it. Just stop, man.
Okay, an update on the Mapper tournament. Apparently, according to Background, Agatha won the Mapper tournament 7. So
All right, so let me talk
I'll
about
post
it.
a link in the description. Mapper.
That was fun.
Yep. Well,
Winner
congratulations to Agatha Mapping for a spectacular performance in the Mapper Tournament 7 and achieving victory. She,
Yeah.
yes, it's a she, I think. Put so much work into making the maps, according to Ain, immaculate. The words are beautiful, the music fits perfectly, and the narrative flow with Fenice or something like
Wait.
that. And a Fenice.
Wait.
What?
There's a girl in the community.
Yeah, there's a girl. Yeah, Agatha is a girl.
Let's not make her feel weird.
Just stop, guys. No.
Don't even mention.
Stop.
I was
Stop.
doing it.
Just stop. No.
I was doing it on purpose. Calm down.
Okay.
I'm not actually. like,
I
freaking
merely
out.
just stated to congratulate. I didn't even know. Get to some political stuff again.
So,
Okay.
congratulations to the
Well.
first female that won the tournament. So,
Well,
congratulations. First
well,
female
Next.
ever.
Congratulations, Agatha.
Congratulations.
Woo! Clap, clap.
All right, next topic.
Breaking the glass ceiling, am I right?
Series. So okay. Okay. Next topic is we'll be discussing about the King's decision. Yes, the last monarch nation to change Swaziland's name to Eswatini.
Oh,
The first thing we have to do is that when we make mapping videos again, we have to make sure we name that country as Eswatini and not Swaziland.
Oh, that's so
Okay,
cringy.
But
Oh
I
my
think what I
god.
don't understand
So
is why
cringy.
does it start with an E and then the capital S? That makes no sense to me.
Okay, I have two theories why he may have done this. The first one is he has no idea about the internet and doesn't know that he basically turned his country into an email address.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god, that's so true.
Why he knows about the internet, is a frequent watcher of Geography Now, and wanted his country to come earlier than it was supposed to.
That's
That's the
probably it.
reasoning. Yeah. Just still, I think the name is stupid.
It's a
Starting
bad name.
over lowercase e. Like, come on.
That
Really?
genuinely angers me. It seems a couple examples. B-list internet dating site. That's what it fucking sounds like. Maybe like a shitty cyberpunk company in a bad video game. It's just bad. It's not bad. Starting with a
sounds like a
lowercase
dating
and then
site.
immediately going into an S. Like, I don't understand. I didn't even know that was something that was grammatically possible and remain valid. It really gets to me. And I just don't get it, because I don't know, something about Swaziland I really liked. Because first of all, you don't have Z much in many nation names. I can't think of many off the top of my head. Maybe Zimbabwe. There's Zimbabwe, but you don't have Z in many names. And I find it...
Swaziland is
Swazi
catchy.
reminds
Name.
me of Schwarzi from Daniel.
Swazi is a catchy name.
Yeah, it
Zimbabwe,
is. It
Zambia,
really is. Swaziland. It just feels cool coming out your
New
mouth.
Zealand.
I always like this.
Now Eswatini. There's the first country with a lowercase in front of it.
It
Yeah,
pisses me off.
yeah. So it's like now the thing is that every country has been capitalized, has been violated.
Germany, electronic.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
names.
21st
What the hell
century.
is with the names?
USA.
This is the first. We're gonna go into that era where lowercase letters.
Russia.
We're going to that era where lowercase letters are for names are like better,
India.
like are correct. Like lowercase letters for names are gonna be correct someday.
Hey, there's something important to read. The chat A was saying Eswatini means lands of Swazi. It was renamed on its 50th anniversary. Swaziland is a name given to it by Europeans, not itself.
It's a Eswatini,
would be-
land
it
of the
would be
Swazis, and
fine
then
if the
Swaziland. No, I knew that. I genuinely knew that.
Literally, Swaziland is the land of the Swazis.
Yeah, I
so
knew Eswatini meant land of the Swazis. Excuse me, Swazi.
But
And I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid.
Eswatini
I
sounds
think
like a
the
martini.
name-
It
the
sounds
name
like
would
some kind of
be fine.
Italian martini. Okay.
The name would be fine
Map
if
law.
the fucking E
Italy.
if the E was capitalized and the S wasn't.
Yeah, that would honestly, like, I don't get.
That would be a very big mistake. That would be
Lowercase E.
a lot of people would mistake the E for being capitalized and the S is not.
Swaziland and Eswatini are also interchangeable terms. They both mean land of the Swazis.
Well, I'm
So
just gonna say Swaziland from now on. Because I'm not gonna say.
Well, it's Eswatini now, so I'm not gonna be a dick about it. I'm gonna call it.
I still call the Czech Republic. I still call Czechia Czech Republic. So.
Well, Czechia, like
Czechs.
they didn't change it to Czechia. They just kind of like doubled it, so it can either be the
They
Czech.
added the EA.
They already had like a Czechia thingy going on, so
You're losing views.
We gotta respect the king's decision.
I don't. I think it's phonically stupid.
Revolution.
In before the king finds you, Cosmic.
Yeah, how dare you?
Come get me, Swaziland.
Oof.
When you're
Excuse
banned
me,
from the country.
Eswatini.
Wakanda forever.
You are banned from entering Eswatini.
Very racist.
that dude in
I
the
don't think we're
subway
gonna go
was
anywhere.
sent by the king of Swaziland.
Ah! He
Isn't
knew that he was about
doesn't
to.
Eswatini have like their own problems? Anyways,
It's a
let's move
monarchy.
on.
Yeah, we should.
Let's move on. All right, just because you gotta go soon.
Oh,
This
yeah, let's-
tough situation in Korea.
I can't be here.
Korea.
Shut up.
Enough Eswatini. Korea. So
Shut up.
I assume the situation in Korea has to deal with Kim Jong Un and the South.
And the May talks,
Finally,
the talks in May,
like-
yeah.
Talks. Now the question is this North Korea being a troll, or is this actually is he speaking the truth? That's what I want to know, because we don't know what happened.
The better question is the better question is if North Korea is telling the truth or not.
Yeah, and then what are they gonna do about the nuclear weapons? Something has to be done about that if they're gonna do that. And I heard this has something to do with the Olympics, by the way.
Probably.
It could be this
I
topic
have-
could be about the North and South Korean talks or the North Korean American talks that are coming up.
Yeah, I just have to wait and see what happens. That's pretty much it. I don't know what else to
Hopefully,
say.
Yeah,
I
one
think.
thing
Hopefully,
I-
here's our goal. Here's why I think we should our goal in North Korea. We should open up, help them convince us to open up more, like to allow families to pass through, with each other, to at least see each other. The North Koreans should be like open up trade, unite like the West, like trade Western products and other stuff like that, and also again maybe put some food for the country, feed the citizens.
I have one thing to say about this whole situation, and it is I don't know whether he watches this or not, but it's a direct message to Kim Jong-un. And I must say, congratulations, you made the world community your bitch. That is an achievement that not everyone can achieve.
What happened?
What?
I have to sketch in.
Mapping is dying.
Further.
Guys, actually, I don't know how to roll up this topic.
Don't.
Hey,
Yo,
Batman. Hey, Batman.
What?
Thank you for sit down.
Hey, Batman. Did Trump help with the negotiations?
Wait, are we in free fall already?
Batman.
Is this free fall?
Well, he did not actually get North Korea 100%, but he was a factor. I can tell you that.
All right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what to talk about other than to just wait and
All
see.
right, let's talk about Trump had little to nothing to do with this. There are a few things
Free
that Trump
fall,
did
right? Free fall.
right now.
Let's do that. Yeah, the Q&A.
Yeah, Q&A. People ask
let's
questions.
get you off here.
But I
And you can talk about your own things in free fall.
Wait. By McDonald's. Wait, I'll do that later.
I mean, okay.
Wait, are we doing the Trump thing or not now?
No, we're doing the Q&A because we gotta skip
Okay,
Cosmic.
all right.
We gotta skip Cosmic because whatever he's gonna say is gonna be irrelevant.
Gotta skip Cosmic because he would have had a rebuttal.
That's not a very good idea.
He would have responded.
No, we gotta skip
Yeah,
Paul because he's wrong.
Yeah, I gotta skip Cosmic because he's wrong.
Oh yeah, another thing about 2015
Let's not
versus
hear any of his
2018
points.
is Skype dead. Yeah, I remember 2015 is like good on Skype, and now 2018 is like get on Discord.
Here, I want to let me refer to that. I still what?
What? Go ahead.
Okay. In terms of Skype and Discord, I still prefer Skype. I use Skype to talk to my personal friends. I get the appeal of Discord. I like the idea of the big chat rooms dedicated to certain channels and communities where people can come together. I think Discord it's a better community platform for people to get together and just have large group chats and talk about stuff together. But when it comes to just like directly talking with some of your friends, I definitely prefer Skype. It's a bit more intuitive for just sort of one-on-one conversations and chats with a few buddies. So I prefer Skype for that, but I get the appeal.
To be honest, Discord has everything that Skype has.
I would have wanna,
But it's not as intuitive.
Even though I use Discord a lot more than Skype now, even though I told myself not to use it more than Skype, I got sucked into it eventually. Anyways, I still use Skype to play with friends. Like whenever I play, I don't know, like Payday 2 or Team Fortress 2 or whatever the hell, I just give a call with my friends on Skype and we play together.
Wait, guys, I have a question. I have a question for Cosmic.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you think of being censored in your opinions as Imperial?
Yeah, that. I'm not happy.
Censored? Well, you're censored for your
I've been
opinions of Imperial?
censored by the administration.
Cosmic has been censored.
By what insurance administration?
By you.
Oof.
What?
Anyways,
Nah.
Cosmic, for the Q&A, can you put your webcam on? It's the best part of the show. Aw.
Yeah, do it.
We still do the hug.
Censorship now.
I don't want to do that to like the unsuspecting Viper.
That's not very funny.
Like just someone who doesn't know the show, just is subscribed to Viper, stumbles in and gets like a fucking like the Ark of the Covenant from Indiana Jones, and their face just fucking melts off.
Hey, we have a very good question.
Majestics.
Do you think that illustrations of scenes or characters in mapping by an artist where they have bodies not mapperball will be received well?
Well, here's what I think about that. I think at that point, it's just we've strayed a teeny bit too far from mapping. I'm not that much of a traditional.
It's a little alienish.
I get all my backgrounds drawn and stuff, and I like to do the blob people traditional stuff. But I feel like at that point, it's just kind of animation.
I think one map.
I think anything.
Cosmic, you can say the same about me in that case.
I think
well, I mean,
one
you
map
do country
did
ball,
it.
so it's you know.
For fuck's sake!
I'm sorry.
One
Wait,
person.
what were you saying, Cosmic?
Okay, I'm so sorry. Right? I just said like you do country balls, so it's a little bit different.
One person. For fuck's sakes! One person actually did it. I think. He draw persons in the info box instead of country balls, I think. But that mapper isn't around anymore, so.
An interesting idea, I'll admit. I've toyed around with the idea of getting illustrations of humanoid people done for thumbnails. Like if I ever actually put thumbnails on my fucking videos, I was thinking about maybe just getting like actual humans illustrated as the people because it's a bit more expressive. And I don't know, country balls on the thing kind of paints a picture that I'm a country ball guy, which I'm not. So I don't want to lead anyone in with that.
People say that country balls get more views.
They do.
They do, but I think I'm actually the worst views.
Viper, you're doing fine with views, man.
Totally.
Anyways, what else we got?
It was someone answer.
All right, we got a question from Aiden. We got Cosmic. Cosmic, what are you and others in the MapperCast team planning for the 10th mapping anniversary? Personally, I'm running Mapper Tournament X. For the 10th year anniversary, we've discussed it. We're definitely going to have a show about it and discuss things. Hell, it might be a better idea to have Merview on for the 10 years.
The second time.
Because honestly, that's a bit more of a milestone, you know? Like the 10-year. Just let's have the creator on for us, our podcast. Yay, us. So, I don't know.
Make MapperCast creator.
Definitely, it would be interesting to get Merview. Maybe we could, I don't know, get Merview to, I don't know. I'm tossing ideas around my own head that I probably shouldn't say out loud. But, huh?
Does anyone remember Golden Rebel?
I still
remember him, yeah.
Oh my god.
Does anyone remember American Mapper?
Yeah, Mr. American Mapper?
Yeah.
Mr. American. I remember Mr. American Mapper was on Viper's Mapper Ball series.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember because I was originally going to name myself American Mapping. And then I was like, oh, let me make sure nobody else has this name. And
Viper left.
What?
Viper left.
Oh,
Viper died.
Oh, really?
The stream doesn't end.
GG.
Anyways, yeah, I was going to name myself American Mapping, but I saw him and I was like, oh, no. And I'm actually really glad I didn't get to do that, since now I'm like, oh, fuck America. I would really be upset to have to call myself American Mapping. So, yeah.
Rip Golden Rebel. Press F to pay respect, please.
Yeah, whatever happened to him?
Serious
What
here.
happened?
Did he like actually die?
Hello?
Well,
I
he
couldn't
told
hear you, okay?
I couldn't hear anything. What happened?
Let's
Oh, no, the stream went offline.
No, yeah.
the stream.
Someone said, right, I know it's fine.
Oh, it's fine now?
I don't know why they did that, just to fuck with us.
Batran, go
Yeah,
ahead.
it says live right there. So
All right, guys, hold on, everyone. We got Cosmic, make Batman come clean about everything he never told us about Golden Rebel and his death. We deserve the truth.
Yes, we deserve truth.
Well, Golden Rebel made us promise maybe, and made promise like we never tell anyone about what would happen. So
wait, hold on. What? Is there a conspiracy here I don't know about?
Yeah,
I don't know about it either, so I don't know what the hell.
I think it's been long enough where you can tell people about it.
Did Golden die?
I'm not sure.
Aaron, this is important for the collective cultural identity of our history.
Did he die in real life?
Is he okay?
Is he okay? Seriously?
Did he actually die?
Let's say.
We have a lot of questions.
Okay, well,
What has this become to?
what is it? May 6th? May 6th?
Yeah, it's May 6th.
Okay, in the May 16th,
Yeah.
he had leukemia.
Oh.
And,
Wait, really?
Yeah, he had leukemia and he died on May 16th.
Oh,
Dude.
Jesus.
3 years ago. He died on like I think 3 years, either 2 or 3 years ago. I forget, but it's he died back in like 2015 or 2016. He's below the ground now.
Oh my god.
oh.
That is really upsetting.
Whoa.
I did not know that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's ironic though because someone actually long time ago, I'm not gonna say who, but long time ago, that someone wished that before he had leukemia, someone wished that Golden Rebel would die of cancer. And a couple months later, and a couple months later, Golden Rebel developed leukemia.
That's really upsetting. So did a family member tell you this?
He told me himself.
Oh,
wait,
so he told you, and then I guess
He also told someone else, but we kept it in a small circle.
Yeah, but how did you know that he died on that?
Yeah. I was about to ask you, how do you know he died?
He died. Well, his brother said.
Oh.
So,
shit, man. That's really that's a little that's hard to hear. He was really. I mean, hats off to Golden Rebel, man. He contributed so much to mapping in its early days and really helped develop the genre. People don't remember his name as much as Mope or Merview, even some of these older big figures, or even Viper Ion. People don't remember him as much as there, but it is important. We got to remember our founding fathers, because as mapping, we are lucky enough to have a very well documented history. So let's never forget Golden Rebel and the contributions he gave to all of us. I think I did actually. I think I had a conversation with him once in a YouTube comment section. He was a really sweet guy, and it's hard to hear that stuff. So
I have to go now.
Yeah, I got to go in maybe 20 minutes.
Bye.
I have a friend visiting, and it's probably
we should end this.
Shouldn't be ignoring him anymore.
Yeah, but
have a good rest of the podcast.
Really
Goodbye, Rat.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, Rat. Thanks for what a shame he has to end on that note. All right. Let's keep asking questions. We're gonna try to move on from that, but really,
this was too hard, man. This was too hard.
I already forgot what I was gonna say earlier, and then I heard that.
He's a great guy, and I guess hold on, someone.
Oh yeah, edgy. So why are there not so many edgy country ball mappers? So I still don't know the definition of edgy mapping. Second, I don't know. I thought edgy country ball was Romanian mapping. Based.
Just want to thank you, Gunnar Anderson.
Oh, by the way, how do you pronounce Bulgaria? Someone in the comments is like, I laugh, so I've been pronouncing that country wrong. Is it Bulgaria, or I pronounce it as Bulgaria, and then Bulgaria.
Ooh, excuse me.
How do you pronounce it? You guys know?
It's okay,
It's
Robert.
Bulgaria.
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 Cosmic, can you fill me in everything that? Oh, Aqua's here.
Bulgaria.
And he says, "Can you fill me in on everything that happened in the last year?"
Wait.
Honestly, I've still been in mapping, and I probably know just as much as you, Aqua. I'm not the highest of my community involvement. Is pretty much
bullshit.
Appearance
That's
on
how you
MapperCast
pronounce
at this
it.
point.
Cosmic has distanced himself. An isolationist.
I should be more isolated, actually.
It's not that I'm trying to. It just kind of happens when it coincides with MapperCast not happening and me having trouble making videos. It just
Cosmic.
fall out of the limelight.
FAT. Yes, indeed.
This is kind of cute right now. I'm sorry. What are you saying?
Me or Viper?
You were Viper?
No, I'm done.
No, Cosmic. I mean,
Yeah.
Like in the MapperCast or after MapperCast, you must have the hug.
We have to hug.
I guess it's some other personal
we have
things.
To hug.
We have to hug.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, continue.
All right, so some personal other things. I also play Age of Empires Remastered. If anyone knows what Age of Empires is, and I enjoyed getting killed in the first 15 minutes by 15 chariot archers.
That's
chariots.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Russian chariot archers and destroy my base, so I wall my whole base.
Responding to somebody. I wasn't. All right, come on. A few more questions, guys. We got some time to fill. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, this is kind of cute right now. We have the original MapperCast lineup right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, except
for aw.
Oh.
I guess we got the people from the original first episode, and then Chris, who was
Chris. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, this is practically the original lineup.
Yeah. we got the original lineup and Chris.
No, the only thing we're missing. No, the one thing is missing.
In episode 10, so this is the original lineup.
We're missing our old logos. That's what we're missing.
Our old logo.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Who remembers my old logo? On the first podcast.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember my logo on the first podcast actually.
Batman and I haven't changed.
Really? No, I think Batman's changed.
Oh, yeah, changed.
I think his had he didn't have that. He had the other one, the gray helmet, the one that looked like he done it on paint.
Gray Roman helmet, but I upgraded to a actual Roman helmet.
All right, then I guess I haven't changed.
Yeah, you're the only one who changed.
Has mine changed?
Yeah,
he had a mapper ball.
No shit, it.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Let me look up MapperCast episode 1 right now, just for some 2-year history.
Majestics. I mean, okay.
Who remembers when Seplio doxed Aqua's ex-girlfriend on the Sermo podcast?
Wait, what?
That's what someone was talking.
Oh yeah, Sermo. Let's not.
Wait, no,
Let's not talk about dude. Sermo, man. Who is the most underrated?
Yo, I looked up episode 1, and then it gives me episode 46.
I miss Sermo.
All right, here we go. Hold on, we got a real question. Do you think that voice acting or dialogue reading could fit anyway?
Wait, yeah.
And
I want to ask that.
Cast.
Yeah. Well, wait. Didn't Viper's episode have like Cosmic doing a voice acting when he read something?
Yeah, I've done a few lines for Viper. And
I did it for my own series.
I played Casteria in one of his Europe episodes, and I played can't remember. So I think.
Oh, I remember
Ethiopia or something.
I remember my old logo now. It's me. It's the Viper dragon touching the earth.
Anyway, let me say my stance for it. Yeah, I've actually toyed around with the idea of getting my stuff voice acted, and I could never do that because you would need money for that. Honestly, like unless you have just a bunch of people who are good at voice acting and ready, you can't really have full voice acted shows. I mean, you could do it, huh?
I'm up for it, Cosmic.
You're up for it. I don't know. I don't have your portfolio. I don't know if you're good, man.
I've been voice acting in the MapperCast.
That's true. This entire time I've been voice
acting. Yeah, this entire time.
My name is actually
I had Jay Matthews voice out the Hui sound for Brazil, and Cosmic helped me to Tanzania.
Yeah.
A couple of other things. And then I don't know who else I asked. I don't remember. I think it's just Cosmic and Jay Matthews. That's it. I'm sorry if I missed someone else. If I probably forgot what you did.
Anyways,
actually, yeah, I think it was Radic Mapping. I think
Cosmic. Do you have any tips for the future of Europe when we start our own? You guys are starting a podcast. Huh.
Okay.
It better not rival MapperCast.
Just be yourselves and keep a good balance between fucking around and serious discussion. Because
I think that it should be like a podcast that, like,
if you do too
not
much,
copy. You know what I'm saying? Not copy. Just be different. You know, that's why I leave.
Be yourselves. I mean, always
be yourself.
You gotta
be different as well.
You gotta keep a good balance, though. You gotta not. You don't want 100% just serious whatever because people get bored.
So long as
you don't want to have just a complete fuckfest of people making memes because then it becomes just shit. Then it just becomes a random stream and nobody wants that. So that's what I like about MapperCast is we have two distinct parts of the show. We have like the beginning where we actually talk about stuff. Then the Q&A is just free for all. We can say whatever the fuck, talk about whatever, make some memes if you want.
By the way, how are we gonna select the mapper winner?
Oh God, shit!
Yeah, we forgot.
You know what we'll do? Yeah. We can use the question from Chris and I's show, the Scream Fest.
Well,
what? Okay,
I'll just use that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just use the same thing.
Rigged.
No,
we're in charge of that, Cosmic.
All right, you got it. All right. Here, let's.
For Age of Empires, I played as Roman. If you were wondering.
Let's do like 10 more minutes.
It's the only one I play as. I don't play other ones. Forget Carthaginian. I want Roman legions. And ballistas. raining down the flanks. Boom, 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 boom. Flanks get wrecked by ballistas.
All right, let's do like 10 more minutes because I gotta skedaddle soon.
I still want to play that Starfighter game. Okay.
All right, what do we got? Who is the best up-and-coming mapper? I don't know enough to answer that.
Yo,
how are you doing
do you
today?
think base is going to be...
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Guys. So you know when we end the stream, we usually scream.
Yeah.
And my dad usually gets pissed when I start screaming in my room. So I told my dad, okay, Dad, in 10 minutes I will scream for 3 seconds. And he looked at me and said, "Are you slowly turning retarded?"
The answer to that is yes.
Oh, I also need to talk about my McDonald's story as well.
Oh, SKM is still banned from... Cosmic, how are you doing in life right now?
I'm
At the
overrated.
end, I guess, before we go.
I mean, I'm doing a little bit better. My family was almost evicted, and we kind of dodged that bullet, thankfully. So
The best mapper is Jabro.
Hold on, be
things
right
are a
back.
little bit better. Right now, it's nice. Trying to just work on that stuff and try to redeem myself in the eyes of the people who care about my content.
Yeah, I can't believe Jabro mapping
any
is
of those
so part of
left.
our history.
But I
And
appreciate
Jabro mapping is the creator of space mapping.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's the great of space mapping.
Wait, where did Batman go?
I was just wondering, are there any girls that do mapping? Well, women.
Break the glass ceiling.
Well, women, guys. Well, get a little hot in here.
Stop.
Okay,
Seriously, guys, come on.
all of us,
I'm trying to roast the idea of that being weird.
all of us are gonna like scare away.
Where did Batman go? Is he still here?
Yeah. No, he's not here. He left.
Oh, okay, he left. Okay, he had enough.
Oh, Batman left? Oh, that's a...
Yeah, he had enough of your shit, Cosmic.
Did he really leave? Did he leave permanently? Really?
I have no idea about that.
Probably had his internet disconnect. I don't know. We should probably wrap it up this soon. He said we should have 10 minutes left, and then he just leaves. So.
Yeah.
But people-
How often will these podcasts actually be?
Well, my summer semester.
Ask Viper.
Well, my summer semester is going to be starting soon, so I don't have a summer break. So who knows? Maybe, hopefully, every 2 or 1 week. But for sure, I'm.
If we get Viper
host
Streamlink,
when
then I can
American
stream every
Marine is
day.
going to come. For sure, I'm going to do that. But then after that, I'm not sure when the next one is. So.
Right now, okay.
Unless Cosmic wants to host, but his channel, his viewers might not like it. So, yeah.
We have a little bit more leeway because one Viper's like major tests are done. So hopefully we're done with like the once every 15 years schedule that we have right now. I mean, we've been throwing around the idea of getting an external streaming service, and then Badran, what are you doing?
Hold on, let me do
Oh,
something.
no, what is Batman
Can we
doing?
not, please?
No, Batman. Oh,
Can we
no.
not?
No, Batman.
Do this.
Can we just
No
not
VR chat.
VR chat?
No
no.
VR
Cosmic,
chat.
finish. Cosmic, finish what you're
I'll
saying.
just walk around.
I can't.
Cosmic, finish what you're saying.
Okay. What was I saying? All right, we were throwing around the idea of getting an external streaming service, and then through that way we could actually get Viper's stream key, and we could host the show without Viper on his channel. So that could possibly lead to.
Oh yeah, by the way, sorry
Let
interrupting.
Cosmic finish.
I wanted to. Okay, fine.
That could possibly lead to us having a podcast every week again. And, you know, I could have a way of hosting, but also not destroying the metrics of my channel. Hold on, I will be
But I
right
probably
back.
destroyed the metrics on my channel. I'm not there.
I wanted to give
What the
a
hell,
shout.
Batman? What's this?
He's playing VR chat
Who's
in the middle
this?
of the podcast.
For fuck's sake, guys.
My friend just, you know, my neighbor, he just cooked me a breakfast sandwich and delivered it.
Oh fuck!
Should I get him in here? Should I come get him in here to say hi?
Can I say a quick
Yeah,
thing before
yeah.
that?
I'm
Quick
gonna
hi. Yeah, get him.
Oh yeah, Cosmic, you visited my Discord and then you left.
Yeah, I asked to visit your Discord.
Okay.
Check it out.
Before his neighbor come, I just want to give a shout out for the Majestic Mapping for actually coming up with the idea with the stream key. Just want to say that. I'm done.
People were like, people are talking about how my Netherlands has a role, but the Netherlands.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Wait, is this Cosmic or his neighbor? Something exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm Luke's neighbor.
Oh.
Hey, neighbor. How you doing?
Bees are dying at an alarming rate.
Yeah, that is true. They're still dying.
Oh my. You sound less retarded than I thought you would sound.
I have no idea what just happened.
Oh, there's your new MapperCast member.
We have a new MapperCast member. It's Cosmic's neighbor.
Yeah, I'm here. I mean, I guess I'm on the podcast. I'd rather be eating breakfast right now, but
Thank you.
what's up? Like, what do you guys talk about?
Where's Cosmic? Is he still here?
No, he stepped out. He's doing something else.
Are we talking about mapping or are we talking about Trump?
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Is this a troll?
You really can't talk about Trump forever.
Yes, we can.
Is this a troll or is this?
No,
real?
it's Cosmic's neighbor.
What's
Don't
his
you?
name?
Really? I'm having a hard time differentiating it.
I know,
Everyone
right?
say hello to Cosmic's neighbor.
How does Cosmic just disappear like that?
He let his neighbor take over.
Oh, really? Oh.
Oh my god.
Like, I think he left. I think he.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know. He just left.
What?
What?
I have no idea.
What happened?
Confusing.
like
There was one here, but
like me, Batra, and like Mindria were talking to it, and like Viper the whole time was like, what's happening? Who's this?
yeah, seriously, I was like, this sounds like Cosmic, but he slightly changed his voice.
Yeah,
It's
Literally.
his twin. It's his twin.
That was my neighbor. I can't wait to like rewatch that and see how that went.
yeah.
Oh, damn it.
All right.
Wait. He asked what we talk about. I said mapping and Trump.
Beautiful.
Mm.
All right.
Patrick, can you stop playing VR?
Yeah. Turn off your screen. It's lagging.
Hang
Everything.
on, I need to do one more thing.
It's lagging the screen.
If you put on Ugandan Knuckles, I'm kicking you from the hangout.
Do it.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm
No,
dead
you're not.
now.
No
Alright,
Ugandan
no
Knuckles
kicking people,
allowed.
please.
Do it.
Cosmic, if you need help with stream key ID, I have some experience in that.
That would be wonderful. We might get you going. Cosmic, is your neighbor attractive and single? Let me go get him.
Hey, who asked that? Oh, it's A.
I wanted to like someday we do a podcast in some kind of game or something. Like we all just like play as like sit down at a table and just discuss stuff. You know, that's what I wanted.
We'll see about that.
Yeah,
We should play
something.
Age of Empires together, and you guys
Okay.
kill me with 15 chariot archers.
Viper, I thought you don't play video games.
I never said I never. I did. Well, things can change, right? I can just open up a video game and play right now. Right?
You used to play StarCraft.
You should play some Arma 3.
No, I'm playing Age of Empires.
Look at this.
He wants to
This
keep.
is massive.
His face a mystery.
Oh.
No, we should play. If
Sorry.
you guys have Age of Empires for Master, we could play together,
I-
and you
I
guys
don't-
can enjoy killing me with chariot archers or elephants. Yeah, war elephants.
I don't know about that.
And then
I
my
don't-
legions
Anyway,
and centurion combo.
Questions.
When are we ending? I gotta go soon.
Okay,
Yes,
let's
we
end it
can-
now then.
Well, you don't want to. We can take like a couple more.
Yeah, let's take 2 more questions.
Yeah, let's say 2 more questions.
We should do a
MapperCast
gaming.
game.
Yeah, we should do a gaming stream. We should.
No,
Yeah,
let's
let's MapperCast gameplay right here.
Maybe Gary's mod, but
Maybe someday.
Turn off VR.
The problem with MapperCast gaming is that no one here has like a game in common.
A gaming.
I'm-
Gary's
I-
mod actually from Minecraft, or we can do a VR chat thing. VR
Well,
chat, and unlike Minecraft and Gary's mod,
I mean,
is
I would
free,
play.
so-
I would play like TF2.
Okay, we got a question. Who
Minecraft.
is the most overrated mapper?
Me. No.
Romanian hasn't mapped for months, and he's.
Romanian quick
Guys,
mapping.
if I
Romanian quick
play
mapping.
TF2 together, I'm that kind of person that rages a lot. So
I used to play TF2 like religiously in 2013, so I'm a vet.
Veteran, you're the guy who gets scared a lot. I play SCP with you.
Oh yeah.
Do SCP secret
Patrick
laboratories
gets scared
together.
a lot. Oh my god.
Viper is
I'm
not
scared.
overrated
You
at
guys are
all.
scared, but I'm just one of those guys that is,
I'm very
when it comes to
overrated.
playing games.
Yeah, I know.
Not
I spend
overrated.
20 hours on a video and then spend 15. Well, I don't spend 15 hours.
Right.
And then wait
Okay,
15
here's
hours
the
to
thing
render
about-
a 10-minute video.
Here's the thing
And it
about
still
fucking.
sucks.
Here's the thing about fucking Fortnite. Fortnite
It's overrated.
it's overrated completely, but it's miles better than PUBG.
How dare you?
No, first of all, here's the first thing.
How dare you? Oh, okay.
No, hold on. Let me finish. First of all, I hate that it's called PUBG. A year ago, we called it Battlegrounds, and that sounds a million times better than PUBG, which is like,
Maybe because there's lots of games called
PUBG is like, ooh, I'm a gamer, and I call it PUBG because
Oh, yeah.
acronyms, and I know what that means. Because
Maybe
me,
because there's so much
I'm a
battlegrounds.
gamer. I'm a gamer. So
Are you
fuck
being serious right
PUBG.
now? Are you being
No,
serious?
I never played
Yes.
Fortnite.
That's
so
not
I
the
don't know.
that's not the reason why the game is bad though. The game is just you fucking land and you get sniped by someone in a mountain bunker like 15 miles away. It's a
Well, I
shit
don't-
game.
Sounds like
well,
Call of Duty.
Patrick, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, I never played either Fortnite, PUBG, and I'll never played it either way.
Well, I know it's called Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. I'm saying I hate that people
I will-
call it PUBG.
I will stick to my Paradox games and COD 2.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to play Starfighter.
Black Ops 2.
Is it better?
And Fortnite is kind of fun. I've enjoyed playing it a few times, but honestly, Minecraft Hunger Games is better. I say that 100% unironically. I enjoy Minecraft Hunger Games much better.
Cool. All right, let's wrap it up here. So
Oh,
everyone,
yeah, we should.
thanks for tuning in on finally a 47th episode of MapperCast. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully you guys don't hate me.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
You can call me an overrated mapper.
Oh, I almost forgot to share my.
Oh wait! We didn't do the quiz.
Oh.
Cosmic, you said you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, hold on.
What's the color of my underwear?
What the fuck?
All right, here we go. This is gonna be. Here's what we're gonna do. Let me get it up real quick. There's a
Hey,
few
click on me. Click on me. I want to share.
It's
Just
just gonna be so hard to do.
click on me, okay? Click on me.
We're about
This
to-
Click on who? Click on Cosmic?
Cosmic, unless they go to the video and like look at that, that's gonna be impossible.
They'll get it. I believe.
No one.
Cosmic, hurry up, hurry up.
I got it. Don't worry. I already have it done.
Yeah,
This-
Viper has to go to school, man.
What? No, I don't. I have to go somewhere else. I have to go play
Oh,
Asian
yeah.
times before someone else.
Okay. Batman, please turn off your screen so I can do this.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, let me do it. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. There we go.
All right. Screen share, hide, boop. Okay, so here's the thing about this. Chris and I have a side podcast that we do on my channel called the Scream Fest, and this is the quiz that we used at the end of that. And what is that yelling?
What is it?
That's fine. That's Cosmic's. I mean, not Cosmic's. That's Mindria's family.
Get on with it. Get on with it.
Okay, let's get
What
on.
are you on about? I muted
All right,
myself.
let me get it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is the quiz that we used at the end of our show, and because we didn't make one this time for MapperCast, we're just gonna have to use this from our show.
Don't they
So
already know the
anyways.
answer?
I also met some
No, they
people.
don't.
Met some
So here we
nice
go.
girls at McDonald's.
That's great. Here's the first question. Here's the only question that we have. So,
Three.
for the Mapper winner.
Ask for the number.
Grand winner is still next week.
Why are you gonna bring back old bad memories?
What was Chris's original channel name?
It's so
Oh,
cringe.
someone got it. Someone got it. Who got it? It was Zaphod.
Oh, fuck.
Zaphod got it. Italian Country Bowl. Let me.
Italian.
Shut up! Shut up!
Don't worry, I was born GGL. I don't know. Someone made that. I don't even know what that means.
I hate all of it.
Zaphod is the winner.
All right.
So Zaphod, we are going to review one of your shows on the next episode. So here's the thing. Unfortunately, we do not have a question for the fan winner, so I'm going to make
No,
one.
we don't need a fan winner because we didn't do a fan winner request this week. We're saving for
Oh.
next week. Cosmic,
Oh,
were you
okay.
paying attention?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
What, Mysterious? What the hell?
Hello.
Hello, Mysterious.
Oh, look, mysterious
Bob!
until the end.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
okay.
why
The
you
show
do
is just ending.
Yeah, it's
That's
about to end.
Dude. Damn it.
We'll see you next week then.
Well, hold on. Here's mysterious, everybody.
Other thing.
Hey, the guy we never see for 20 episodes.
Okay, Bob, we're gonna do another show with Merview in next week, please.
Yeah. So make sure you tune in.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone wants to see the legend, the founder of mapping, right?
Yes,
Yeah, who
the
doesn't?
founder of our days.
Yeah, the one who
Our
started
community.
mapping.
Yeah.
Honestly, I felt someone else would have done it.
We could interview him, yeah.
All right, thanks for
First
tuning in.
mapper.
And we'll be ending the podcast in 10, 9, 8,
Wait, let me talk about
6,
McDonald's.
5, 4, 3,
Bye.
Bye, McDonald's. Well,
2,
I met some nice girls and I'm
One.
hanging out. Okay, she's
0.
Oh
Ending.
shit.